Hey there, fellow travelers. Buckle up and get ready for a wild ride, because we're headed to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Yeah, you heard that right. A town named after a game show. Trust me, it gets weirder. Imagine this: sun-drenched adobe buildings, sidewalks that have seen better days and wilder nights, and neon signs whispering tales of a bygone era. The air itself feels different here. Dry, hot, and infused with the scent of sagebrush and maybe a hint of adventure, intrigue, definitely something special. This ain't your typical tourist trap, folks. T or C, as the cool kids call it, is a place where time slows down, where the desert whispers secrets in the wind, and where weirdness is not just accepted, it's celebrated. So, slap on some sunscreen, grab your sense of humor, and let's dive into this quirky oasis. Now, about that name, it's a doozy, right? Back in 1950, this dusty little town was called Hot Springs, New Mexico. Creative, I know. But then, along came Ralph Edwards, the host of a popular radio show called, you guessed it, Truth or Consequences. Edwards cooked up a publicity stunt, offering to air his show from the first town to officially change its name to, well, you know the rest. Hot Springs jumped at the chance, and boom, Truth or Consequences was born. And you know what? The name fits. This place is all about embracing the unexpected, taking risks, and finding your own truth, whatever that may be. It's a town that doesn't take itself too seriously, a place where you can be yourself, no matter how weird or wonderful that may be. Speaking of truth, let's talk about the real stars of the show, the Hot Springs. Long before Ralph Edwards and his radio show rolled into town, people have been flocking to these parts for the healing powers of the mineral-rich waters. Imagine sinking into a steaming pool, the mineral-rich water soothing your muscles and melting away your stress. The air is thick with the scent of sulfur. Think rotten eggs, but in a good way. And the sun beats down on your face. It's pure bliss. And the best part? The hot spring scene here is as down-to-earth as it gets. No fancy spas or pretentious bathrobes, just good old-fashioned relaxation and a come-as-you-are vibe that'll make even the most sunburned and road-weary traveler feel right at home. Once you've had your fill of soaking, it's time to explore the heart and soul of T or C, its delightfully quirky downtown. Imagine a place where vintage neon signs cast an ethereal glow on the streets, where art galleries burst with color and creativity, and where you can find everything from crystals and dream catchers to vintage cowboy boots and taxidermied jackalopes. Start your adventure with a stroll down Main Street, where you'll find an eclectic mix of shops, restaurants, and watering holes. Pop into one of the many art galleries and marvel at the talent of local artists, or browse the shelves of a used bookstore, where you're sure to find a hidden gem or two. And don't forget to fuel your explorations with a taste of the local flavor. From spicy New Mexican cuisine to juicy burgers and hand-spun milkshakes, T or C has something to satisfy every craving. While the hot springs and downtown charm are reason enough to visit T or C, there's a whole lot more to explore in the surrounding area. Just a stone's throw away, you'll find Elephant Butte Lake, a shimmering oasis in the desert that's perfect for boating, fishing, and, just soaking up the sun. And for a truly out-of-this-world experience, head to Spaceport America, the world's first purpose-built commercial spaceport. Take a tour, learn about the future of space travel, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a rocket launch. But honestly, some of the best adventures are found simply by getting lost in the vast open spaces of the New Mexico desert. Rent a car, roll down the windows, and let the wind carry you through a landscape of towering mesas, cacti-studded plains, and endless skies. Speaking of getting lost, no trip to T or C would be complete without a visit to one of the many ghost towns scattered throughout the surrounding desert. These eerie remnants of a bygone era offer a glimpse into the Wild West past and are sure to send shivers down your spine. Imagine wandering through the crumbling ruins of a once thriving mining town, the wind whistling through the empty buildings. You can almost hear the echoes of miners and cowboys, their laughter and stories carried on the breeze. Keep an eye out for old saloons, abandoned homesteads, and maybe even a few tumbleweeds rolling through the dusty streets. These ghost towns are a photographer's dream, and a fascinating reminder of the passage of time. One of the best things about T or C is that there's never a bad time to visit. Each season brings its own unique charm to this desert oasis. In the spring, wildflowers carpet the desert floor in a riot of color, while the summer sun beckons you to dive into the cool waters of the hot springs. Autumn brings crisp, cool nights and the sweet smell of piñon wood smoke in the air, while winter offers a chance to cozy up by a fire and marvel at the brilliance of the star-filled sky. No matter when you choose to visit, one thing's for sure, you're in for an unforgettable experience. So, you're ready to embrace the weirdness and experience T or C like a true local? Here are a few tips to get you started. Soak it up. No trip to T or C is complete without a visit or 5 to the hot springs. Try out a few different ones to find your favorite. Get your art fix. Spend an afternoon browsing the galleries and studios of local artists. You're sure to find a unique souvenir to take home. Embrace the great outdoors. Hike, bike, or simply wander through the desert landscape. Don't forget to look up at the night sky. The stars are incredible out here. Channel your inner foodie. Sample the local cuisine, from traditional New Mexican dishes to quirky cafes and roadside diners. And find your own truth. T or C is a place where you can be yourself, so relax. Let your freak flag fly and embrace the weirdness. So there you have it, folks. Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. A town that's as weird, wonderful, and unexpected as its name suggests. It's a place where you can slow down, disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, and reconnect with what truly matters. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and come experience the magic of T or C for yourself. You might just be surprised at what you find. And, hey, if you happen to bump into Ralph Edwards' ghost while you're here, tell him I said hi.